fish on your line. Your day's just begun. The world of American angler, on lakes and on streams. Now you're living the good life. Catch the one of your dreams.
Hi, I'm Pat Traynor, and welcome to the American Angler. If you like to bass fish, don't touch that dial. What you're about to see is as good as bass fishing gets, guaranteed. This week, we're the guests of Ron Speed at his lodge on Lake Comedero. The lake is located about 2 hours north of beautiful Mazatlan. My guests this week are none other than the Bassmaster Classic champ himself, Mr. Ken Cook, and his lovely wife, Tammy. What you're about to see is the truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me the fish guys. Heavy tackle, big fish, and a lot of them. Grab a chair, hang on. We'll be right back from beautiful Lake Comedero. Well, I'm gonna have to apologize. Our camera crew got rained out yesterday, but Ken and Tammy and I didn't. We caught a lot of fish, but we're gonna catch a lot of them for you today too. Hang on.
It's raining. Again. You notice it's raining again?
Yeah, I did.
You know, rain should help these fish in this clear water. It normally, cuts down light penetration, gives them a little bit of a visual advantage. It's more like shade to bass. Bass like shade, so this is kind of shade to them. Usually we can catch them shallower. Oh, he like to jerk the rod out of my hand. They really, in the last little bit, you notice you got my trailer worm. They really got short strike on us lately.
Well, we've had a low move in here, and the pressure change. As far as the low pressure is concerned, what should that make these fish do, Ken?
It really ought to make them come up and bite. It's typical with this rain and all that low pressure pulls fish up off the bottom, and they'll normally go to a food shelf, which is kind of what we're trying to find is these shallower, flatter banks. This lake topography is dominated by a deep, deep shore. We've been having our best luck on the points and banks with a shelf that slope out fairly flat and then drop off in deeper water. And those are food shelves, and that's what this rain and this low pressure should hold fish up on it real good. But they don't have to bite all day long. I mean, there can be times during the day when a high percentage of the population is not as aggressive as there is at other times. That's why the best advice to someone learning to fish is to go early and stay late. Sometime during the day they'll bite really good, most days. Nothing works all the time in fishing.
Ken, do you think your education as a fisheries biologist has helped you a lot in your tournaments?
No.
No? Well,
oh yeah.
What do you think has?
Really, just luck, just pure luck.
Just pure luck.
Just pure luck. Just fish a lot. No, anything you can learn. Certainly, I had a unique opportunity as a fisheries biologist to study bass and their cohorts and the environment, the things they eat and how they relate to the environmental factors. And most of the competition on the tournament trail has taken some opportunity to study the bass in some ways, but the unique opportunity that I had has helped me certainly to understand bass and the way they interact in their environment.
Did anybody think this year, Ken, that when that hurricane come up through there, that you might not have a classic?
I'm sure there's somebody worried about it. Never
hit right at
you
the boat.
talk about jerk the rod out of your hand. Well, I don't know. I suppose we could have had a shortened classic. We did have a shortened practice. I only had one day of practice instead of schedule 2, but that's a pretty fish. Got pretty colors on it. There's one.
Oh, there's one.
He has got about 1,000 bushes.
That's a good one,
Boy, it
too.
is a good one.
Good fish.
He about beat me.
They're all 5-pounders today.
They really are.
When
That's
you get
why-
bit, it's a
Why
monster.
we're using 20-pound test. There, he is in a bush again.
You don't mind if I keep fishing while you unhook that
No,
fish?
not really. That way I get my nickel's worth. He gets to hurt
Well,
my
that is a nice
thumb.
fish.
Ow. Man. Whew. That is a tank. Yeah, man. He's about, his wide, look at this. Wide as my hand. Oh, man. They may not be as many here as they were yesterday, but they sure are better quality.
Big, nice bass.
We caught 3 jillion 3-pounders off this bank yesterday. We didn't catch a single one that big.
Oh,
Should be pretty good. There's
how
one
about that one right there?
Sorry about this one. Oh, I missed it. Dadgum.
This is not real
Chance for
big,
a
though.
double there. I'll get him before you get him landed. See there?
He come right back and got it, didn't he? Oh, that's another good one.
Yeah, jumper.
That's a 4-pounder.
Hello.
I wonder if there's
Didn't
another
catch
back
that
in
one in
there.
time. Ow. Boy, it hurts when I do that. Boosh.
They just get plumb hateful about it, don't they?
Man, he bent my spinnerbait.
Not very big, but it's a bass. Oh, even the little ones are strong. Well, when you get to be 10 pounds, you're going to be more than somebody can handle.
That last one I caught, I didn't
Well,
think
what's
it was
give these fish this hateful attitude?
probably a hook in their lip, bro.
Look at there. Just hit the water.
I think we just found a wad of them there. He's bound and determined to go down, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
He is not going to jump
He's a
for you.
twin to that last one.
Get him out of there, Tambo. You got him. You got him. Oh, that's a good one.
There's a boarding house full of them in there, isn't there? They're all coming out of the same spot.
I'll check it. Rain probably got in my nose.
There's probably a couple more right in there.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. He didn't get it, though.
Yeah,
right at the boat.
That book, and he come out of there and he tacked it. You can't let him go back down in the bush.
That's another 4-pounder.
Come here, you. Ouch. There. You just can't think. I can't think of any more adjectives to think of how neat this is. It's going to be hard to leave.
The American Angler returns in a moment.
Oh, gee.
Get him up, Cook. Get him up. Get him up.
These are down in the bush fish.
Look what a nice one.
Look how he ate that
Oh,
blade.
he got the whole
He got
thing,
the
didn't he?
whole thing with the blade now. They do that when you slow rolling it almost. That's the third cast, but I caught another one already. It's smaller.
He's just showing off.
Boy, that is a nice. You just can't say enough about how pretty those fish are. Gee, unbelievable. Yeah, we changed areas. It took second cast. I caught one.
Oh man, there's another one.
I'll hold your place.
He's not real big.
Oh, he ain't real gone now.
He is real gone.
That'll teach you to hot dog for the camera.
Well, I was trying to get him up there where he could show out a little bit. Make a star out of him. Did you see him hit that? There's another good one.
Toad fish too. Man, I can't get him to come up. There he comes.
Another 5-pounder.
These fish have grown on this bank since yesterday.
They're just coming out of nowhere out here and getting that thing.
Yeah. Well, that is a tank. Like it.
Oh! Here we go.
Oh, high jump.
Jump up there. Not quite as big.
Big ones, you gotta work harder at them. Your turn, Tammy.
I may have to start taking them off with my other hand.
That might be one out there.
Not a bad fish.
Just
Not a bad fish.
Just a little 3-pounder average fish.
Just a real nice bass.
One of the things you notice when we're jerking these fish in the boat, we're not letting them hit the carpet. Just really releasing all these fish. That's important. If a fish hits the carpet, it wipes the slime off of his body, decreases the odds for him surviving after you turn him back. And that's important. If you handle those fish gently, because that's the future of fishing, wherever you're fishing.
There's a fish.
Yeah. Oh, they're stout.
Oh, that's a good fish.
They're all good. Some just better than others.
All right.
He ate it right there where you see him flash.
You didn't have 4-foot line out and he nailed that one.
Man, maybe 4.5, because what you see is what he had.
This is what you got?
Oh, that's fat. Look how fat the sucker is.
I've done lost the back end of my trailer.
Fish will eat them all. Fat fish. Yeah. He was sitting right on top of one of them bushes and he just up there and, well, he was in a bush right there.
There's a
real one. A good one. A real good one. Man.
It's a real one. Another 5-pounder.
That is a good one. Yeah.
Gosh, are these fish stout. Come on, yeah. Oh. All right.
There's a good sign of catch and release. It's been caught before.
That fish has been
Caught and released before. Ain't been many people
nice
here.
Bass.
Not been many people here before us, but somebody caught that one before. Maybe I caught it here yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Well, they've been fishing this lake, Ron said, for the last...
Well, that didn't take long to recapture that deal again, did it? That a fish or a bush?
That's a fish, but he had 2 or 3 bushes between me and him. He had to go visit. Thank you very much. Boy, I'm getting good at that quick release.
Well, I'll say. There he comes.
Oh, look at the size of that.
She's so fat she can't get out of the water. Man, there's some grown fish on this point. Oh, I'll get this one. You don't get off. I really don't mind. That's terrible.
You don't mind if I
don't
throw,
mind
do
if
you?
this 5-6 pounder gets off here, because I'll catch another one, like you said. Oh, man.
They are something.
That's criminal. Boy, she was barely hooked. She could have got off. Man, that's what you call, in fisheries biology terms, a quality fish.
A quality fish. In anybody's terms,
watch her
that's a quality
watch
fish.
she'll jump again. You gotta like this. Fishing doesn't get a whole lot better than this.
I've never seen it any better.
At least
than this.
yeah, right. I've never experienced it even this good for this size. Many 4 to 5 pound fish. I don't believe there's any place anywhere you can beat it. I've not experienced it. Hope to someday, maybe.
This place is liable to be that something special for a long time.
In a couple more years, it could be this plus 8 and 9 pounders to go with them, and that's one of the things that today that's not here is the 10 pounders. But give them a couple more years, and with this isolated as this lake is, as far as it is back from civilization, it won't get the man pressure, even the net pressure or the other pressure things that causes populations to get out of balance. You know, I've often said the best time in fishing is the time between you know you got a bite and when you see how big it is. That shot of adrenaline right there is what it's about. That's a pretty good shot of adrenaline. See the swirl or feel the thump on the jig or worm or something, and before you know, it's a 10 pounder or
There's a little guy.
5 pound fish. I ain't a little guy.
Well, he's not quite as little as I thought.
That's amazing.
Got this rod bowed up a little. All right. Show off there, sweetheart.
Cut up like a show dog.
This off.
Man.
Oh,
How's the thumb?
I don't have a thumb.
You're using the,
You see how I got a grip, don't you?
You're using the other fingers now.
I'm being very gentle with this thumb. It'll never be the same, I don't think, and I don't care.
Comedero Purple Hearts.
Yeah, Comedero Purple Hearts.
We should get a medal. What we'll do is hang a spinnerbait blade.
It's not just my thumb, it's my whole hand. Look at that.
Both thumbs.
Hey, more fun is coming up, so you stay tuned.
It seems to maybe changed a little bit from yesterday.
Yeah, but that's one thing about a spinnerbait. You can find them with it if you just, I've been doing that all along, kind of changing up the retrieve. Sometimes they want it burning it real fast through the water here, and sometimes you just kind of got to loaf it along. And I've caught a lot of fish both ways.
That fish right there just made my line jump just like it did if you were flipping a jig.
Let the bait
Just
flutter
popped
down.
it. Bye-bye. There's one. You see that stripe? This is a horse now. This is a big
Some
fish.
grown one's living right there.
And he has got me
He
tied
has
up.
got you bushed big time.
But he's still on.
Yeah, hang on to him. We'll try to get in there and get him out of there. Oh, he's 10 foot from
He's
where
10 foot from this.
10 foot from where your line goes into the bush. He's on. There he
he is
comes. There he
right there.
comes. There he comes back up. Around some more.
Oh, big bass. He got me
He
wrapped.
is going around at 10.
There he comes. Look at here.
Boy, he crashed on that bait, didn't he?
Oh, he just exploded on it. All right. My hands are so sore.
Took
Look at the
about-
size of that fish.
Took about 5 casts to get that one to come up. There, oh, Tammy's got a big one.
Tammy's
Look,
bumped
Tammy
up
got
on
a
one.
giant. Oh,
look at the
Tammy,
size of that.
All right. What a fish.
That fish is 7
Oh,
pounds.
gee
Look at it. Hang on to him, Tim. Help her, Ken.
whiz. She's a little higher than me, I think.
Look at the size of that fish.
Just bring him right up here. I'll get him.
Yes, all right.
Watch your thumb. He's going to eat your thumb.
That's the size of the fish that were here yesterday right there.
Hey,
All right.
Comedero fishing.
mine's bigger.
Yeah, it is.
I got you.
What about mine?
Is this something else?
This is great.
I knew they were on that
For
point.
ya.
They pulled around the backside of the point. That's what.
Man.
Man, that's not too bad. That'll work.
Whew.
You didn't wreck your spinnerbait real bad. I think that might be the biggest fish you ever caught, Tammy Lou. Not to tell away any of your secrets, but that fish is well over 6.
Oh, hurry up.